Uh, Good evening to all of you to the Sunday webinar of Fellowship Family. I extend a hearty welcome to all of you to this beautiful evening. I extend my welcome to all the teachers and students of philosophy and other disciplines to be with us in this beautiful evening. I I extend my welcome to Professor Srinivasan sir, to Professor Vrindavan sir, Dr. B. Chandrika, Madam Devi, Satya, and all others to be here to witness this beautiful academic program. Today, the topic is from wellness to well-being. It is a very beautiful topic, and it will extend our knowledge on integral health. We have invited to Dr. Durga Manikandan, an eminent yoga scholar, eminent yoga instructor, who has a reputation in the international field. And we have already witnessed the talk of Madam Dr. Durga Manikandan some months before. Her topic was yoga in our practical life. And this talk has benefited all of us. Today, she will speak on the topic from wellness to well-being. And Dr. Manikandan is very popular to all the yoga scholars of her country. She is the founder of Tapas Yogashara, a unique spiritual center of yoga training. And the aim of her yoga training is to develop the integral personality through yoga. Dr. Manikandan has completed her MSc in yoga in yoga therapy and Shaiva Siddhanta. She has also profound research in yoga therapy, and she wants to extend the practical life in yoga and through yoga. And today it is our fortune to have her with us because we have already witnessed her excellent talk, very excellent talk in yoga therapy, in yoga and practical life. So today we should not spare in time. We are eager to listen the talk of Madam Dr. Durga Manikandan, and today her speech will definitely extend our knowledge and it will inspire us to live a life of yoga. Thanks so much. I also extend my welcome to okay, hello. Yes. I mean, yes, I have already spoke that she has done a profound research on yoga. Um, okay, so I extend our congratulations to Dr. Durga Manikandan to be with us. I extend my welcome to Professor Pramod Kumar Das, the main architect of Philosophy Family, to Dr. K. Omnana Rao, the moderator of Philosophy Family and editor of Philosophy Family series. With this, once again, I extend my welcome to all of you and request Madam Dr. Durga Manikandan to speak on the scheduled topic. Over to Madam Dr. Manikandan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kailash Chandra Mohan, sir, and Pramod Kumar, sir. Sir, right now, just started my research in PhD. So, not finished till yet, on the process going on. So, God's grace, I will be, with all our blessings, we'll be completing soon. So, today, we are going to look into the topic of from wellness to well-being. And first of all, I thank Pramod, sir, and everyone here in the philosophy family for giving me a great opportunity to present the presentation of this topic from wellness to well-being. Sir, I just want to know whether my audio and video is clear.
Not clear yet.
Clear. Sir, no, my audio and video is clear, sir.
Audio is clear.
Yes.
But the video is not visible.
The video, I'm going to share the screen right now, sir. So, like to know.
It's clear. It's clear.
So can you, ma'am, can you see the PPT? The PPT is visible.
No,
PPT is visible.
no. Kindly
PPT.
Not
share it.
visible. Okay. It is not visible. It is not visible, madam.
PPT is not visible, sir. Okay. That's why the share screen option is not open, sir. That the down part, there's a share screen option that is not right now. It is visible, sir. Can you hear me, Pramod,
Yes,
sir?
yes, yes. Very clearly,
You
very
can
clearly
hear me.
audible.
Yes, but
Yes.
I think that option is they have closed the option. The share screen option is right now. It's open. Yes, I think they have disabled the. Yeah, 1 minute, sir. Sir, let me know this is visible, sir. My PPT is
Visible,
visible, sir.
visible, visible.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Visible.
Yes. Now it's coming. Okay, sir. Okay. So today we are looking into the topic from wellness to well-being. Yes. Can I start, sir?
Yes,
Can I
start, madam.
start, sir?
Start, madam. Start, madam. Start, madam.
Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. So the topic from wellness to well-being. Myself, Durga Manikandan, the founder of Tapas Yogashala, Tirchi, Tamil Nadu. I'm very glad that this topic is given to me today to present, because this is somewhere like an ocean. We dive into ocean and we see a lot of things in the ocean. That is what this topic is all about. So we are now diving into the ocean, looking into a perspective of wellness and well-being in the vision of yoga. So first, let us see what is the difference between wellness and well-being, because people always have feel that there is a similarities between wellness and well-being. So let us be clear what exactly the definition and the meaning of wellness and well-being. So wellness describes a healthy lifestyle beyond acute illness. It refers to a state of physical health in which people have ability and energy to do what they want to do in life without any chronic suffering. So, although the wellness means something different every stages of life, it's supported through the habits of eating, physical activity, sleep. Your day-to-day activities. Everything will be involved into this positive health outcomes. So, basically, wellness is something like about your physical health alone. It is about like cornering towards the physical health and the outcomes of the physical health. So, what is well-being? A well-being encompasses the broader holistic dimensions, how we live our life. Although there are other definitions, there is a lot of definitions for well-being, but here I have just listed only 5. The first is career well-being. You like what you do every day, so you should do any job or any business, whatever you do, you should like from your heart. Then the social well-being. It is like how meaningful friendships you are there in your life. Like you should feel that you are surrounded with a good people around you. Then is the financial well-being. How you manage your money well. So you are not into any loans, debts, or EMIs. So how you feel comfortable about your financial status. Then is the physical well-being. So you are fit and you are able to do anything you name it, whether it is hiking or by cycling, whatever. So you are fit and you are able to do anything. The next one is the community well-being. You like where you live, whether it is your house or you're in India, you are in London or America, you feel very comfortable where you are in. So, as you see, wellness is an important element of overall well being. So, it is like if you want to become a well being, like if you want to become a doctor, you have to pass 10th standard, you have to pass 12th standard, then you have to get the NEET coaching. So, wellness is something like it is a basic thing. Sir, I think there is some other mic on and I can hear the sounds. Somebody's
Visible.
mic is
Okay,
on.
audible, madam.
Okay, sir.
Audible.
Okay. Okay, sir. Right. So, so, however, wellness is one part of thriving life. Like you have to just one part. See, when you are as a student, you basically study well. That's all. Your parents say first study well. Do only that. You don't need to look into household work or anything. Just study well. That is what we always ask about, right? So only that matters as a student. So that is how the wellness we can define into. You have to look into the study part so that you become a good doctor. So wellness is just the basic things in your life. So let us have a small example. So consider somebody is very healthy, doing exercise every day, have few good friends, but he's always scared to go for a office work or any other business. The relationship at work or in business, it's always challenging for him. The culture is typically dominated by a heavy workloads or poor management, and little he doesn't have any control over that. On outside, he may appear, well and looking good, physically fit, but inside he may be suffering to low levels of well-being. So this is why knowing difference between wellness and well-being is very important. So just for the well-being, generally for the employers, the cost of poor employee well-being go far beyond the insurance. They ultimately impact employees engagement, productivity and performance. So suppose you have an employer who is working under you, and he's not having a good well-being, it definitely reflects into your business or into your, suppose you run a factory, it has a difference in their productivity and their timing, everything results because of the employee's well-being. And especially in the workplace, think about in this way, wellness largely has to do with the behaviors and supported through the self-service programs. Suppose you run a big IT company, you bring a workshop saying wellness program, 5 days chair yoga, you bring a 5 days personality development program. So what is that the company is looking into? They are looking into the wellness. They are thinking that sitting 9 to 5 job, the spine should not get disturbed by the employees, they should be healthy. So that is how the wellness is considered from the company part, where they are only worried about the behavior and the wellness of the employees. Well-being is largely to do with the work done and positive sense of self that people drive from the experience. So suppose if the person is very well-being, okay, so he have good results even though you give so many workshops, do physically fit, when he goes home he has nothing to do with the family, he's upset, then definitely he is not going to give his 100% in the business or in the IT company. So that is the difference when we say, to put it in a simple words, in a shorthand word, wellness is my body and mind are healthy. I repeat it again. Wellness is my body and my mind are healthy. What is well-being in a shortest form? My life has meaning and I feel engaged in whatever I do. I repeat it again. My life has meaning and I feel engaged in whatever I do. So let's go into the ocean. As I said, the shift from the wellness to well-being has hurdled a more comprehensive and holistic perspective on human health and happiness. As this transition unfolds, yoga has emerged as a powerful tool for nurturing holistic well-being. Yoga is not just a physical practice, but a life that encompasses mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. In this webinar, we explore how yoga contributes to this evolution from wellness to well-being, promoting more balanced and fulfilling life. So why I need to bring yoga here? Why yoga? Instead of that, we can bring something else. Yoga has a lot more to do from the physical health. That is what we have told from the beginning, and we as a yoga scholars, we know how much unfolds, every layer it unfolds. It is like diving into the deep ocean and inside and finding treasure. So yoga can bring more treasure. So that is why recent times we have seen how yoga has grown and how much it has helped in the COVID time. All the yoga professionals were so busy and everybody is scared of what is going to happen. That time the yoga has given such a life to so many people. So today we look into the perspective of yoga. The whole approach is going to be in a holistic approach. I have divided into 5 categories. So how does yoga as a holistic approach goes inside? It creates Nava Sarira Samskara, or the reconditioning of the body, and Sarira Samyama, or balance and alignment of the body. So it just starts with the seed. The seed here is Navasarira Samskara, the reconditioning of the body, and Sarira Samyama, the balance and alignment of the body. Both this is the two sides of the coin which enable you to understand your body, help us make way with old patterns and habits and help you experience a new you. So we have a tool right here. For yoga, the body is the tool. Suppose if I say football, the ball is the tool. If I say golf, the golf stick is the tool. For yoga, your body is the tool. So you have to understand the body to understand the concept. It is Navasarira Samskara, reconditioning of the body, and Sarira Samyama, the balance and alignment of the body. This two. So this two I have divided into five into few headings, and we are going to discuss deep into that. The first one is physical health, mental and emotional well-being. The third one is social connection, and the fourth one is mind body connection. The fifth one is environmental responsibility, and the sixth one is pursuit of purpose and meaning. So let's go deeper into that each and every subject. The first one is the physical health. So, yoga provides a unique and effective way to maintain physical health through various postures, asanas, and controlled breathing, pranayama. It enhances flexibility, strength, and balance. This physical well being serves as a foundation for overall well being. So, as I said, the body is the tool. For the yoga, the body is the tool. So, this asanas, pranayama, and the meditation, everything is the tool which helps us you to realize what we are going to do. So here, the effect and the cause, everything is effect on the cause. Suppose if you are a yoga person and you are doing yoga regularly, that is the first topic we are going to talk. So doing yoga regularly, so this is becomes a foundation for any exercise or sports or whatever habit, including your fitness for physical well-being you do. This is the first criteria you should follow. Regular. The regularity it brings. The type of intensity and duration of yoga can vary based upon the different personal goals and preferences. So the first one is the regularity. Every day you do, then it brings a difference. The second one is the healthy diet. So suppose if you are decided to go for a regular classes of yoga every day. So here I only say yoga. We can put, instead of yoga, you can put your own sport. Whether you are doing an athlete or if you are a runner or if you are a badminton player, you can put any kind of adjective there instead of yoga, because everything is going to be the same. So here, as an yoga instructor and yoga learner, I am going to use yoga as my example. So if you are going for a regular yoga and you are practicing regularly, so you have a commitment that you are going to stick to the yoga for every day. The second point, suppose if you have to come very light to the class, if you eat fully, completely full meals and come to class, definitely you will feel very disturbed. You think, today I couldn't do much of the asanas. Yesterday I was doing so good. Today I'm not able to do. So you think, okay, I should have my breakfast or lunch or dinner should be early before I come to class. So then you start remodeling your thinking of diet. Here nobody insisted you to go for diet, eat healthy food, eat sattvic food, eat vegetarian. You yourself felt that the healthy diet has to be in my goal. So proper nutrition you take very lighter food. In basically it can be like fruit juices, vegetables, a little bit of proteins and lighter food, and keep yourself hydrated before the class. So there comes the other point of healthy diet, other ladder. And next, consistent sleep. If you're not sleeping, any sports, anything you take, if you don't have a good sleep, next day you end up in bad result. If there is a no good sleep, automatically you cannot concentrate on your work, you cannot be physically healthy, and of course you feel lazy in doing everything. So consistent sleep is very much necessary. It can help you to recover, it can help you to grow the muscles better, and it can prioritize, it can depend to each and every people, 6 to 7 hours or 7 to 9 hours, it depend upon your physical health. And next comes the stress management. Managing stress is important for physical and mental well-being for individuals. Often use stress reduction techniques. No, if you are practicing yoga, what you do if you are very stressed up in some situation, you try to calm down yourself. You say I'll divert myself, I'll go sit and meditate for some time. Or simple, you can go sit down and take a deep breaths or few breaths, 5 to 10 breaths, then you'll calm down for yourself. So it helps you to reduce your stress level also. The next one is the regular physical checkup. So if you are a very fit person, eating good diet, good sleep, and you know to control your stress, then what is that? You will take care of your physical checkups. Like if you are a diabetic or if you are a BP person, you will give more priority for your health. You will meet good health professional doctors and keep track of your records, whether you are BP or cholesterol or whatever your body condition is. So you will be in a track. And next one important thing is the hydration. So people generally hydrate themselves. People who are more health conscious, they will hydrate themselves. It is like more drinking of, it's not only drinking more water, it is about eating the food and good sleep. This too also comes under the heading of hydration. The next is the active lifestyle. Suppose you are the other 6 points. It is like a ladder. You cannot jump from 1 to 6. You have to follow 1, 2, 3, like that. You have to finish first standard, second standard, third standard, then you come to sixth standard. Like that. When you finish all the six, you come to the seventh stage, where active lifestyle. So I have seen so many people who are very good in all the six conditions. They will look into more challenging. They will look into that, like, shall we go for hiking, cycling, biking, swimming, or play or try some other new sports? How do they try and regular, because of their regular and consistent sleep and diet and good physical checkup, they try to explore new things. And next, what happens as a result because of this? Because they feel good about it, good effect in the body, good effect in the mind. What they avoid? They avoid harmful substances. Like physically fit people, they avoid consumption of harmful substances like tobacco, alcohol, drugs, or any negative impact that will give for the body. They'll try to avoid those things. The next one, ninth one, setting and pursuing goals. Many fit individuals set fitness and whole health goals to keep themselves motivated. They fix, okay, to next 6 months, I'm going for Everest base camp, or next 6 months, I'm going for a marathon. So every time, 6 months or 3 months, they have some goal, they have some target, that keeps them more, motivation, and that keeps them going furthermore, like exploring furthermore into that. The next one point, surrounding themselves with support. So what they have, a good surrounding of like-minded individuals with the same pattern of workouts, whether it is yoga, whether it is cycling, whether it is trainers or friends. It can be like they have a good lifestyle, they have good people around them with the same attitude. Suppose you are going for a cycling, we take a example. So next time, these people are cyclotron people. They say next 3 months we have a big ride, so we like to go. Why don't you join? They join. Next, they look into the bigger groups. Then they go for meet new people in the same field. Like that, you meet people again and again with the same attitude, and you grow more there because you are inviting that kind of people and that kind of attitude around you. The next one is the time management. 11th one, balancing a busy life with regular exercise or healthy eating requires a time management skills. Say, if the day is so busy, I've seen so many people saying, I don't have time. The housewife, they say, morning I send children for school, then I send my husband to the office, and by the time I finish all the household work, and I don't have time. They say, I don't have time. It is that everybody don't have time. You have to manage the time. You have to give prioritize, even if it is a busy day. Whenever I meet my students who say I'm not able to find, I feel many doctors, they can't find the time. So it is like every day you prioritize 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 is my yoga time. Whether I'm traveling, wherever you are, whenever you are, at that time you have to dedicate yourself. If I can't do physical postures, I'm in a car traveling with 7 people, how do I do yoga at my this same day? I cannot be consistent in that. But you can just simply close your eyes, watch the breathing, meditate yourself. That can be done. Suppose you are going in a train, you can walk, you can do a lot of physical movements, joint flexibility or neck movements. You can do so many things can be done if you are able to prioritize and committed to the time of yoga. So time management skills start coming to those people who practice. And the next is the adaptability. Fit individuals understand that life can be unpredictable, and they are adaptable to the changes in the routine or circumstances while still making an effort to stay active and maintain a healthy diet. So here I like to convey about myself, adaptability. Recently I went through a surgery, and last three weeks I could not able to do physically anything. So it was a very big challenge for me, because every day doing yoga, not missing any day, not even one day, making me to sit for 3 weeks was very difficult. But I tried to manage at that time. With the blessings of Srinivasan sir, like he gave me an article to present, a paper presentation in a Kurukshetra University. So at that 3 weeks, I was working in the paper of yoga. So when I was writing the paper and searching articles about it, I felt I was doing yoga at that time. So even though not able to physically, mentally, I was in yoga. So adaptability, understanding, yes, the 3 weeks rest is to be necessary. And at the time, I try to use my mental health to understand it is not necessary physically you have to do yoga, but mentally you can do yoga. So adaptability, understanding, and going with the circumstances makes a great effort to be very active and maintain a healthy diet. So this is how physically health, how you just come with the seed of I'm going to do yoga hereafter, or I'm going to join a yoga class hereafter, I'm going to do. You come with the seed and you grow with the 12 branches of regular yoga, healthy diet, consistent sleep, stress management, regular physical checkups, hydration, active lifestyle, avoidance of harmful substance, setting and pursuing goals, surrounding themselves with support, time management, adaptability. So you grow with 12 branches in this physical health. So next heading I'm looking into is mental and emotional well-being. Yoga emphasizes mindfulness and cultivation of mental and emotional clarity. Regular practice can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression while promoting mental resilience and emotional balance. The meditative aspects of yoga allow individuals to connect with their inner self, fostering self awareness and inner peace. So, let's look into the mental and emotional well being of a person who are practicing yoga. So, what will be the first point? What you'll experience? Calm and clarity. Meditators and calmness, they cultivate that sense of mental clarity. When faced with a difficult situation, whatever it can be in their life, in any financial or physical, or whatever, they have a very good clarity to think more rationally and make informed decisions. So this clarity and calmness is the first one you cultivate. The next one is a mindfulness. Meditation encourages mindfulness, which is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. When confronted with a tough situation, a meditator can use mindfulness to focus on the present, acknowledging their emotions and thoughts without becoming overwhelmed by them. So, being in the present, that itself a big blessing. Then you get into the meditation part, because you live in the moment, that you stay in the present moment without any judgment. You live at that moment. So you will not carried away by any kind of emotions. We'll be looking into that in the next few points. So you are stable. You are like a water in the leaf without sticking to anything. Next is the stress reduction. A regular meditator can reduce overall stress. We saw in the physical level also, and we are seeing into this mental level also. This can make it easier for individuals to handle stressors and difficult situations with greater composure. So you can handle the people around you. You can hold on to your stress also, and you can handle the people who have stress around you also. It will develop you into that kind of stage. Next is the emotional regulation. Meditation helps people become more aware of their emotions and learn to regulate them. In challenging situations, this self-awareness can prevent impulsive reactions and promote more measured responses. So here, I like to give an example of our Modi ji, our Prime Minister ji. See, even though we are all a regular public people, we say we don't have time. But look into our Prime Minister who is busy 365 days. He brings a time for meditation. And he is the person who has now given a yoga day to all of us. So how much important he must have felt because of this. So he has given his time to meditate, so which he can be more self-aware, and it can help you to be more aware of so many emotions. You meet so many people, so many big foreign innovators, or so many important people in life. So controlling your emotions is very, very important. So that can be achieved through meditation. The next is the resilience. Meditate can Meditation can enhance a person's emotional resilience, make it easier to bounce back from the adversity and setbacks. Meditation often become a better at accepting the importance of difficult situations. It is like bouncing back. I look into that, suddenly, some anger or some anxiety comes, immediately I bounce back, and again I come back to my same acceptance level. So that helps, the jumping back helps us because of the meditation. Next is the improved problem solving. Meditators can improve cognitive function, including, because, but where is this cognitive function coming? The mudras we use, right? So we can go deeper into the every single practice here. Just to simplify, I'm saying, like, this cognitive function improves your brain. This brahmari pranayama, your mudras will help you to do a problem solving, and this can be invaluable in finding solutions to different difficult situations. So if you see into a lot of kings, and in the past, so many kings, they meditate before taking a decision in any war or something. It is that they gives a clarity. So they meditate when they have some problem, not only problem every day, that will help them to do a problem solving technique. Now, self compassion. Meditation often encourages self compassion and self acceptance. In the face of adversity, individuals may be kinder to themselves, reducing self criticism and negative self talk. So many people, they start telling, like, they have, she has become so different now after meditation. You're not talking, your anger is gone. So you can, a lot of people see differences in yourself when you start having, the criticism of yourself. I'm not tall, I'm not fair, or anything, I'm not good enough to, in my business or in my family. All that self criticism goes, and you always feel very proud. That is, I have noticed, always you feel proud and compassionate about yourself, not feeling so, I'm not fit for this position, or I'm not ready for this. You have that acceptance, you will become more composed when you start meditation. Physical benefits. So as we saw, in everything there is a benefit physically and mentally in each and every aspect. Meditation is associated with a physical benefit such as reduced bp, improved sleep. These can contribute an overall sense of well-being, making it easier to face difficult situation. Next one is the perspective shift. Meditation can help individuals see the better picture and gain perspective on challenging situation. It can help them to detach from immediate emotional reactions and view things from more balanced standpoint. So we have seen so many company appointing, psychologist now, brand psychologist, or so many psychologist schools also employing, psychologists now. So why is that? They can have a better perspective, they look into a different angle. That is why they employ all those people, because these people, the psychologists, basically they have a different names for their meditation. They have different styles of meditation, but why we employ them is because they have a different perspective to look into the situation. So that is why we hire them. So perspective shift is very important when you are, growing in your physically, when you're growing physically or mentally, or in socially. That is very important. Now, the acceptance, 10th point. Sometimes the most challenging situation cannot be changed. Meditation can help individuals to accept what they cannot control, reducing the emotional burden of trying to change the unchangeable. If you meet a lot of monks, they will try to say what is reality. If I have seen so many people and some of my teachers who have cancer, and I have asked my question personally to them: how did you accept that you have cancer? Why don't you, I see people crying, thriving, but you are so composed. I have asked my teacher, who is a very good practitioner of yoga and meditation. He said, accept whatever it is. When you start accepting, then the change begins from you. So I have seen this physically, and I have seen the result also, how they accept and move on. It is important to note that meditation is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. People who regularly practice meditation are more likely to reap these benefits. Additionally, it may be helpful to combine meditation with other coping strategies, such as seeking support from friends, family, therapists, depending on nature and severity of the difficult situation. So, this meditation has such a beautiful, benefits we have seen. And now let's move into the social connection. While yoga is often seen as a personal practice, it can also create a sense of community and belonging. Practicing yoga in a group, setting or joining a yoga class can enhance social connection and provide support system for individual pursuing well-being. So here, the social connection, you can name anything social connection, okay? But here I try to bring my social connection which I have been experienced. I have seen the result, that is satsang. Satsang is considered a valuable practice for yogis and spiritual seekers, and it can contribute to their growth in several ways. So when I started yoga learning from Coimbatore, Swami Sachidananda, we used to have a session called Satsang session where we'll be singing and we'll be reading scriptures that helped us to go into the philosophy of yoga. So that is another perspective, totally apart from the physical features, like yoga is only asana, pranayama and meditation. Apart from that, we could have a different world of perspective, like looking yoga into as a philosophy and scripture reading and satsang, of course. So what is the uh, broader way you result through satsang? Spiritual inspiration. Satsang means like joining together, a few people joining together. To be in a simple way, we can say bhajans or people reading Bhagavad Gita together in the class, like that. So satsang is where you meet a lot kind of same kind of mind people, they meet together and they bring experienced spiritual teachers. We can know in the COVID time we brought a lot of teachers, like through online workshop on different fields, on health, on mental field, on spiritual field. We brought a lot of workshops and a lot of teachers who are good in very advanced in practitioners, therapists. So their presence and guidance can inspire, motivate yogis to deepen on their spiritual practice. So listening to them, it can help you to grow more, your knowledge gets more deeper into it. Like how ICPR family is doing a workshop now, like a webinar now. This helps us, those who are listening. There are a few students of mine here and others who join. Definitely you feel motivated, you feel that I have to start my practice again. So that kind of motivation happens when you bring people together. Next is learning and knowledge. Satsang sessions typically involve discussions, lectures, reading sacred text. This helps yogis to expand their knowledge of spiritual principles, philosophy, and practical techniques of self-realization. Now, everybody has a different aspect and perspective about. They may be learning different from different gurus, or they may look into the perspective of meditation or any part into different way. So, when you come into a group, it helps us to discuss you and look into new techniques also. Clarity and understanding. Engaging in discussions and asking questions during the satsang can provide clarity on complex spiritual concepts or personal challenges. This can help yogis better understand their path and their own experience. So asking questions, definitely there will be a lot of questions in your mind. Suddenly other person asks the questions, it give answers to you. So the questions help you as a philosopher. Questioning is the most important part. So when you ask questions, a lot of answers are coming out. Next is the community and support. Being a part of a satsang creates a sense of community and support. Yogis can share their experience, challenges, progress with like-minded individuals, which can be confronting and encouraging. So you can support, you can support the community. If suppose you are in a gated community or in a college, you create a satsang. So it creates a sense of, it becomes like you are a group. Now you are spreading awareness. You are a group of satsang people. How you say, bikers, hikers. These people are like satsang people who create such a sense of to the sense and support to the community. And next is the energy and vibration. We all have feel that whenever we go to any bhajans or any motivational speech, we feel that's a good vibration, good energy there. So gatherings, because of the such light-minded people chanting, singing devotional songs, this collective energy, positive vibrations generated during this practices can elevate the yogi's own state of consciousness and help them experience deeper meditative states. So to give a very good example, suppose you look into a movie with who is a police as a superstar in that movie. The whole day you will feel like you want to become a police, you want to become a police, you have to serve the country. So how a 2.5 hours movie can affect you, the same way when you start doing satsang, you get that kind of feeling, you get that vibration, the positivity in you. You feel that you are self elevated, your self awareness is created more. The next is the positive environment. You feel positive. You go there, you feel positive. You say, if I don't know to sing, I don't know anything about scriptures, but you just be there, and that moment you feel so much positive. Example, temples. You go to a temple, just simply sit for some time. There are some speeches going on or some bhajans is going on. Just simply sit. You don't participate in that, but you just simply sit and close your eyes for a few minutes. This helps you to charge up. So whenever I feel low, I go to a temple, just simply sit and come. I don't talk to anyone, I don't say anything, just no word, anything. Just simply sit, close your eyes, charge, like putting your phone in the battery in the charge in the night, you charge up yourself, come back. So that is the effect of positive environment. The environment can help yogis focus their minds and stay committed to their spiritual journey. The next one is a moral and ethical guidance. Satsang offer includes discussion of ethical and moral values. These guidelines can help yogis align their actions and behaviors with spiritual principle. So I feel this moral ethical guidance is very, very important, because you 1.5 hours or 2 hours you leave it and again you go back to your own world without any morals and ethicals. There is no value. So this satsang will help you to elevate more on your actions and behaviors. Emotional support. The emotional support and understanding provides by the fellow seekers in satsang can be crucial during difficult times on the spiritual path. And the support can help you yogis navigate the challenges and setbacks. So I've seen so many people. I started learning art of living. I went to that guru. I learned this mudras, this workshop I went, but I couldn't continue it again after some time. I left. So the emotional support, the fellow person who learned with you or grouping them again can help you to motivate. You feel, I don't have time, I couldn't, I learned 10 days workshop, but I stopped it after that time. So that is because you're not motivated, you are not into that kind of group. So when you are in that group again you will come back, you will get a good support, emotional support, and they give you to motivation for your practice to continue. Next one is the accountability. By practicing in satsang, yogis may feel a sense of accountability to their spiritual goals and practices. This can help them maintain regularity into their practice and personal growth. So participating senses, what yogis may feel, they are responsible. They are responsible and they set their goals and priority practices. So I need to achieve this. I need to go for this. So that helps to keep a goal for their practice. Next is the inner transformation. Through continuous engagement in satsang, yogis may experience profound inner transformation, including increased self-awareness, inner peace, and a stronger connection to their inner selves and the divine. So imagine you are moving to the 10 steps, 9 steps, and move to the 10th step. Definitely following all these things, you can see a lot of inner transformation happening inside you. The self-awareness goes, you be inner peaceful, whatever things happens around you, you will be very composed and peaceful, and you have a stronger connection to the inner selves and the divine. So it cannot be removed, your faith or nothing can be touched, because you have a transformation inside you. So it is important to note that satsang can take various forms, from formal gatherings, spiritual leaders, to informal discussions with friends who share similar spiritual interests. It is not that I have to go to a bhajan or temple. People with a similar interest gathering together, that itself can help you to increase your interest on the practice. Ultimately, the power of satsang lies in the spiritual companionship and the shared pursuit of higher knowledge and consciousness, which can greatly aid yogis' personal growth and evolution on the path of yoga and spirituality. Without moving to one ladder to other ladder, you cannot jump. The same way, from social connection, we'll be moving to the mind and body connection. So yoga exemplifies the intimate relationship between the mind and the body. Through conscious movement, deep breathing, meditation, it allows individual to harmonize the two. The mind-body connection is a fundamental in promoting holistic well-being, as it recognizes the physical health can significantly impact mental and emotional health, and vice versa. Right? If you are physically healthy, you are happy. you are emotionally healthy, you are mentally healthy, you are emotionally healthy. And same as that, suppose you are not in a good health, emotionally you are bad, in a depression, definitely you become very tired. Even though you don't do any physical with all day sitting, but still you feel tired because you are emotionally down. So it has both effect on it. So being more conscious and aware can have a wide range of positive effects in your life. So if you are understanding that your mind and body is connected, and you can feel a lot of different effects as a result. So let's see the improved decision making. When you are more conscious and aware, you can make a better decision because you are more in tune with the thoughts, emotions, and the world around you. This can lead to better choices in both personal and professional aspects of your life. So this improved decision making, as already we have discussed in a different form, important decision making, we have seen, like, take few deep breaths, do it in the right time. We see the panchanga and look into the good time, and we see the good date, and we see today how you're feeling better, and good time, everything comes. And when you are aware, when your body and mind is aware, when you are breathing calm and peaceful, and your body is relaxed, then your decision making will be right. Suppose we always look into the elders, if we are in anger, we are fighting, you know what they say? Please move. They separate both the individuals, they make them to sit in one place, drink some water, now take a few deep breaths, then now decide, don't fight. You know, this we have seen from our elders how they handle us. Because when we take a decision, this factor is very important. So that is simplified improved decision making. Next is reduced stress. Greater awareness allow you to identify and manage stress more effectively. You can recognize stressors, can take steps to reduce their impact on your well-being. So what is this reduced stress? What is the between mind and body connection? Why the stress is coming in each and every heading? This here what we are talking about, mind and body connection is there. How do you find the stress? How do you manage the stress? Because of your awareness. Suppose if I'm going to say, I'm not aware of my body at all, then I see suddenly I got fever. Yesterday night I was completely all right, I didn't do anything, I didn't eat ice cream. Today morning I have fever, I have cold, I have cough. So this is a person who have not any awareness about the body. So if I say anything proper wrong, or did I sleep properly, or any allergy has happened to me, or did I was in AC for a long time. So he will start recalling, he will trying to find out what, why, when happened. So then he realized, okay, maybe this has got allergy to me, so next time I need to avoid it. So that kind of awareness helps him. So that is the awareness level you get when you manage the stress. Next is the mindfulness and presence. Conscious awareness often leads to mindfulness, which is practice of being fully present in the moment. Mindfulness can help you enjoy life more, reduce anxiety, improve overall mental well-being. Here I try to give an example about people nowadays who takes videos and photographs when the event is going on. Suppose if you are in a beautiful sunrise, and you are going to Kanyakumari looking into the sunrise and sunset, and people trying to capture it through their phone, and everybody around you are taking videos and the selfies, but not living in the moment. So the mindfulness and the presence is very important. You are not going to come back to this plain place again in your life. So enjoying and being mindful, enjoying every second and every moment, and the happening in your body, in your mind, in each and every cell, it reflects when you stay in the present. So enjoying that. So that is the mind body connection when you practice yoga. That is the mind and mindfulness and presence you feel in your conscious awareness. The next one is the increased productivity. When you're conscious of your priorities and distractions, you can be more productive. You are better able to focus on tasks and make the most of your time. So here I like to give a small example of my day-to-day activities. So suppose I need to climb up 2 floors to my room and pick something and come. So people who are very aware, who are with a good body connection, they go up, they look into what and all things has to be brought down to the ground floor. At the same time, they go pick the things, switch off the light, turn off the AC, and again come back and leave the things down. So It is the small example. When you cook also, when you're becoming more aware, you know what has to be done in the same time. You save a lot of time. If you're not aware, if you're not planned, if you're not organized, you miss a lot of productivity and you end up in a clumsy things. So awareness brings good decision making, reduce stress, mindfulness, increased productivity, and emotional regulation. Conscious awareness helps you to manage your emotions, reactions effectively. Control of anger, anxiety, negative emotions. So if you are very good person, if you don't like your other person sitting around you commenting on you, you are very good in controlling your awareness. You don't react. You don't, give more reaction to them and increase their anger. You just simply, more controlled and making no effect in the face. You can control the situation. So that is how the body mind connections give you as a result like emotional regulation, improved problem solving. So again, we are going to same topic of problem solving. We are more conscious. You can approach problem and challenges in a clarity and more creative mindset. This can lead to a more innovative solutions. See, if it is not about you are solving the problem, you give more solutions. So that is what people look into for a when you come and look into a philosopher, or when you come to a scholar, they don't want the problem to be solved, they want more innovative solutions. So that is how you get a more solutions from those people who are very good in their mental clarity, and who are emotionally socially well-being person. They can give innovative solutions. So that is the point I like to point out here. Again, it is like innovative solutions. They're not only solving the problem, but they give solutions. The next one is the gratitude and happiness. Increased gratitude and happiness. Being aware of positivities in your life and cultivating gratitude can lead to greater happiness and life satisfaction. So people who have this gratitude and happiness, they'll feel so um, they feel everything is a blessing. That's what in the beginning I said, everything is a blessing. It is not just simply is given to you. Even this webinar given to me, I feel it's a blessing. So I have a gratitude towards the people who helped me to join here, look into do who helped me to improve my speech and help me to grow more. So I have my gratitude towards them. So it is developed over the years just only because of yoga. It is important to note that becoming more conscious and aware is a gradual process that often involves mindfulness practices and personal growth. While benefits are numerous, it is also essential to remember that no one is perfectly conscious or aware of all the time. And it is normal to have moments of distraction or unconsciousness. The goal is to cultivate these qualities in your life as much as possible to enjoy the benefits of the yoga. Next one is the environment responsibility. So as we grow into the ladder, as we dive deeper into the yoga ocean, we move toward the environment responsibility. So yoga's teachings include an emphasis on respect of the environment. It encourages sustainable mindful way of living, which aligns with the principle of environmental well-being. By respecting the planet, individuals practicing yoga contribute to the wellness, well-being as well as the well-being of the earth too. Yogis who practice yoga often pursue spiritual and mindful way of life, can contribute to improvement of the society in various ways. So I have seen the teachers around me, the students around me who are practicing yoga, they have a lot of impact on their environment and society. So what is that? The community building. Yogis often participate and lead on yoga meditative groups, fostering a sense of community and well-being. So here, whenever they say, any workshops happening, any health day, Mother's Day, Teachers Day, everybody look into all the teachers and all my students. We try to participate in that. It is like every day, every person have yoga into that. So like that way, we can improve the society and community. So many clubs, so many Women's Day participations we have done through our yoga workshops, where we can that way we can meet people. That way, instead of having enjoyment or something like that, they turn towards health, and they turn towards us saying like yoga can help us. At least this day we do yoga. So a community building is happening when we start developing people who are doing yogas. So which is a vital for well-being of individuals and for the society. The environmental awareness. Many yogis emphasize the importance of living in the harmony with nature. They may advocate for eco-friendly and sustainable practices, which can contribute to the protection of the environment and well-being of the future generations. See, if you look into yogis, I'll tell you, they use organic products. They use the natural fabric for the yoga dresses, you name it, whatever. They don't use any colors, like color products, or they use khadi material. They use this organic mats and these plastics. They never use plastics. I have seen in my college, they ask them to bring us the plate and cup. So every day they bring plate and cup to eat, and they're not throwing the plastics away. And you bring their own water bottle. No, this is all that, the environment awareness starts coming up when you start doing all those things. You don't harm the nature. You respect the nature as a divine mother. So next is charitable activities. Yogis may engage in charitable activities like volunteer work. You go for a lot of volunteer works because you care for the society. They can use practical teachings to inspire others to more compassionate, selfless, and involved in helping those in need. So it's not about like you go and give money. It's not about giving financial support. It is also about your presence. So you go and meet people in a society, do voluntary teaching, do teach for the elders, people in orphanages, or people with the special children's. You do many activities with your teaching. It is not about the money you give. You can help the temple to clean. You can help the small children, poor children. Or I have seen a wonderful activity which inspired me in charitable activities. Our Guruji, SVS College, when we went there for our retreat, I saw he was helping to teach Bhagavad Gita to the workers there, the gardeners, the bathroom cleaners, the housekeeping people. So every day he arranges 30 minutes, and we have seen in our eyes how they help them to teach Bhagavad Gita. It is not necessary to teach them. They charge for the students and for other people. But what is necessary? For them to teach for the workers. But that is the bigger perspective of a Guruji who is practicing yoga. He's looking into a broader way. Even those people should be benefited. So that is a kind of charitable thing we can do. It is not only the money. We have the concern for the society, promoting non-violence and compassion. Yoga philosophy often emphasizes non-violence, ahimsa, and compassion. By embodying and teaching these values, yogis can contribute more peaceful and empathetic society. So we all know how non-violence will help India. But same way, yoga philosophy, when you are promoting non-violence, and automatically the fight will be reduced, the war will be coming down. You can save a lot of lives. Cultural preservation. Yogis can help preserve and promote the cultural and spiritual aspects of yoga related traditions, which are valuable aspects of many societies. So, suppose, as I say, now you have a festival. We had Ganesh Chaturthi, and we know that super brain yoga, we always say in Tamil Topukarnam. That is again a festival where the concept is of Ganesha putting, Topakarnam, super brain yoga. So we can combine anything with anything. That we preserve the culture. We made students to do. So Shivratri, we make Shiva Namaskar, and for Ratha Saptami, we ask them to make sun salutations. So we combine everything. We preserve the culture with us with the yoga. So that is how it develops. And next is the conflict resolution. Through the development of inner peace and mental clarity, yogis may contribute to conflict resolution efforts with their communities and on a larger scale. So we can definitely, if there are any problems with the caste system or any issues, any conflicts, the yogis can help by resolving them, by giving an ideas of philosophies, they can help them to resolve the problems. And the last one is the education and outreach. Yogis can offer workshops, classes, public talks to share their knowledge and insights. They can educate the public on benefits of yoga and mindfulness practices, helping people to lead more fulfilling lives. In summary, yogis can help improve society, promoting physical and mental well-being, and a sense of community, advocating for environment sustainability and promoting values such as non-violence, compassion, personal growth. Positive influence can lead to more peaceful harmonies and conscious society. Imagine that one person practicing yoga, and you're promoting into the group, and you're reflecting to the society. And how does the society reflect into it? It is like one seed growing into 100 branches. So one person's effect on the self-awareness and self-reflection can influence. It is like lighting from one candle to the 1,000 candle. It's a society where yogis help them. And I conclude with this pursuit of purpose and meaning. Yoga philosophy delves into questions of purpose and meaning. Why should I do all these things? I can ask this question. Why should I do what is necessary for me. The practice encourages individuals to explore the life purpose and find meaning in their actions. This existential dimension of yoga aligns with pursuit of purpose and meaning as a core aspect of well-being. In India, many religions offers a rich and diverse perspective on the purpose and meaning of life. Now, here I take Hinduism as an example. Individuals have the freedom to explore in Hinduism various paths and approaches to finding the purpose and meaning in life. So, there are so many things to list out, but I put only the 3 points here as a priority. The first was Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. One of the fundamental concepts in Hinduism is dharma. Dharma reflects to the moral and ethical duties and responsibilities that individuals have in their lives. It is often described as a path of righteousness and seen as a guide to living virtuous and fulfilling life. Dharma varies from person to person and can depend on factors such as age, caste, occupation, and gender. So, without dharma, there is no baseline in your core concept of life. The next one is karma. The concept of karma is central to the Hindu philosophy. It suggests that our actions have consequences, both in this life and in the future. Our cycle of reincarnation, living in life in accordance with dharma and performing good deeds can lead to positive karma. While unethical actions generate negative karma, the ultimate aim is to work towards the accumulation of good karma and liberation from cycle of rebirth or moksha. So the karma, we all know whatever done comes back to us. It is like a boomerang. So we follow dharma and we follow karma, then result. You follow 1 and 2, you get 3. Moksha. Moksha is the ultimate goal of many Hindus. It represents the liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. All we need is just let me finish everything in this life itself. I don't want next rebirth. I don't want suffering next birth. Everybody's goal is this. But achieving moksha means breaking free from the cycle and untying with the divine or ultimate reality. It is seen that as the highest state of spiritual attainment and fulfillment. So you need that. You are just not only going away from it, but you have to earn. How do you earn this moksha? By following the upper ladders, what we already discussed. In conclusion, yoga, as we have explored, stand as the heart of the transition. It is not merely a physical practice, but a comprehensive way of life that encompasses the physical, mental, emotional, social, and the environmental aspects of our well-being. The practice of yoga provides a roadmap for nurturing and holistic well-being, encouraging a profound mind-body connection and supporting mental and emotional resilience. It teaches us to value the interconnectedness of all aspects of lives, including our relationship, our environment, and our sense of purpose and meaning. So finally, what to take away? As we continue to evolve in our understanding of well being, it is vital that we actively engage with principles and practices that contribute to our overall flourishing. The stories of those who have found solace and strength through yoga, the strategies that involve regular practice, mindfulness, the pursuit of meaningful life, all point toward a more balanced and fulfilling way of living. A way of living where the pursuit of well being becomes a life enriching journey itself. It reminds us that our well being is interconnected with that of our communities, our planet, and all living beings. So, here I conclude my speech saying that yoga not only transforming you, but transforming individually everyone from inner self. So from my experience of yoga journey, I like to say it has not only helped me, it has helped so many people, so many students around me. I have been through my journey from the beginning of my 18 years till I'm now 43. So till this whole journey, I have experienced how yoga has given miracles to my life, how it has been changed. I don't need to give set example to others, but I can set example as myself, how it has changed physically, mentally, and how it helped me personally to grow myself. Not only in a small circle, my circle of concern has become more bigger. Now I feel I need to teach more people. I help students, teachers, and children around me to learn, so that that reflects in their life, and as a society they will have a good health and good mental health that helps their families. When their families are very happy, the society is very happy. When the society is very happy, the country is very happy. That is all we ultimately need as a purpose in our life. So thank you once again for giving a great opportunity to share my experience with everyone. Thank you, Pramodji. Thank you, Srinivasanji.
So much,
Thank you,
Madam
Kailash
Durga.
Chandra.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Durga, for your very excellent and comprehensive talk from the wellness to well-being. And Madam, I say congratulations for your beautiful talk. Madam, you have said that you have made a very conceptual clarification between wellness and well-being. You have said that wellness refers to the healthy lifestyle beyond acute illness, and you have also made it clear that well-being encompasses broader holistic dimension of a well-lived life. And you have said how yoga has emerged as a very powerful tool for nurturing the holistic approach. And you have also given the ways like physical health, mental, emotional well-being, social connection, mind-body connection, environmental responsibility, and you have also given the purpose and meaning of yoga, that is through dharma, artha, and moksha. And madam, you have made that is, madam, you have left no room for question or
Okay.
any other doubt. It is very clear. We congratulate you from philosophy family. Now, I would like to request our friend Dr. K. Omnan Rao to carry on the question answer session, if there is any. Over to
Yes.
Dr. Rao.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maharana. Well, it was really a beautiful lecture. I really enjoyed because the way she started, well, I thought lecture on yoga would be of a sort of a traditional thought, but she took a different route and very well groomed, and she took very good standpoints to justify her stand and very nicely to connected things. That's how I'm very happy with the lecture. So I thank her from the core of my heart for delivering a very, very good lecture. I really enjoyed. Thank you so much, madam. Well, with these words,
Thank
let us move to somebody who wanted who raised a hand between I don't remember somebody served or something like that. Somebody wanted to speak on this.
Yeah, we are open. We are open for questions. I
Yes,
can help you. Whatever I have
yes.
learned, I can help you.
Now, I request people who are interested to raise some questions, some clarifications to make. They are welcome. They may raise questions. Well, anybody interested? Any clarification? Yes,
Shivangi. Yeah.
Shivangi. Yes, well, yes. Shivangi Maharana, please. Well, welcome, please.
Okay, hello.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
my name is Shivangi Maharana, as I am a college student living in Mumbai, and as you are aware about the how busy life here it is going, so we college student not even have time to exercise or do yoga, as my timing is from morning 7 to evening 7, and I am come so I come to hostel at 8. Then I got tired, not even
Yeah.
left energy left to go for dinner also. So, can you share any tips for staying consistent
Yes,
with
ma'am.
meditation so that I can get some relaxation?
Very good. Shivangi, very happy for you. See, generally, what my suggestion is, people like you, there are so many students and doctors who don't have time for their practice at all. So you don't need to separate your time of yoga from your day-to-day life. So wherever you can go, wherever in possible way, possible timings. So suppose you are traveling in the bus to one place to other, you can do a simple meditation technique. There are lots of techniques. You can come to the class. We can teach you a lot of simple techniques where you can apply that when you travel in the bus or standing in a queue, or a simple breathing practices before eating food, because everything has yoga in it, from bathing, from brushing the teeth. See, as a woman, I have seen like mothers of children, school going children, so they also have the same problem. They say, I have time, no time to eat food, so I have to pack lunch for them, and again they come from the evening. So what I say, a simple examples, so I give one asan for them whenever you are doing in the kitchen. Whenever you boil a milk, stand in this pose and boil the milk. So whenever you are climbing the stairs, I teach them a breathing technique. So you do this breathing whenever you're climbing the stairs. So this is how we can implement small things in our day to day life. So it can be anything. When you're taking bath, there are few movements which can help you, with joints which can help you to relax at that time. That practices you can do. There are a lot of things. It is, as I said, it's an ocean. You can dive into the ocean and learn anything can be implemented. Like you can have a sleeping yoga before going to bed. You can do some simple asanas, simple pranayamas, and you get a good sleep. So when you have any exams, you can do brahmat pranayama and krataka to get more focus. So it is like you can implement anything and everything into your day to day life. So here I didn't talk much about practices, because it is like, if you tell about the practice, then if you're not a practitioner or you look into that kind of practice, I want to give a broader perspective how the effects of yoga can result is, because everybody is doing some or other yoga in their life here. So I want to just give more importance to the effects of the yoga practitioners. Am I answered your question rightly, Shivangi?
Thank,
Yes,
thank you.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Durga Manikandan. Very nicely said. Even in our daily activities too, we are in yoga because a simple technique, simple practices while moving, while walking, while
Yes.
carrying on any sort of work, we are technically moving our bodily parts. Then that you are in yoga. And one more thing that I feel right is if we are enjoying our work, whatever the work may be, if we are enjoying our work, definitely our mind is cool, calm, we are happy with the work, then definitely we are in yoga. That again is yoga. Okay,
That
so
is a
that's how
mindful meditation, sir. That is a
that is my
mindful meditation.
yes, very nicely said. That's mindful meditation, wherein we are enjoying the work. So that way
Yes.
also you are practicing yoga.
Yes,
So
sir.
we should not
Yes.
feel that we are busy 24/7. No, that way I'm not able to do yoga. No, in the
Yes.
process, if you are enjoying your work, if you are technically moving your doing your work with the proper movement of your body, then you are practicing yoga even
Yes.
in the normal schedule. So rightly said, very nicely said. Thank you so much.
We always say in our like class, we always say one thing is, you cannot go and catch yoga. The yoga has to catch you. It will catch you and it will replica in everything. Your attitude, your presentation, the way you talk, way you walk, way you sleep, way you see the things into, way you eat, everything. Your yoga will be, it will be flowing throughout you. It is not that you go and take up yoga, it is like yoga takes on you. So that is how we feel as a different effect and result of yoga learning.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Any other
This one,
questions?
yes, let's move to Dr. Srinivasan sir. Well, let us see his observation. Let us listen to his observation and
Yes, sir.
query.
Yes, sir.
Srinivasan sir,
Yeah,
Namaskar sir. Namaskar.
namaskar,
Namaskar sir.
namaskar, namaskar.
Namaskar, sir.
Uh, Mrs. Durga Manikandan has given a wonderful presentation about the wellness and well-being through yoga. But I am tempted to ask a series of questions. Of course, it's not going to, a major crisis or anything like that. It's out of my innate passion for life. I am just asking you for certain clarifications, which I hope you will be able to do it very nicely. Point number one, what I understand out of your speech is that you spoke about the modus operandi. Do you really think that the result will happen surely by following all this? Is number one question.
Okay. Should I answer now or should I listen to all the question and answer?
Okay, I will just read out the other two or three.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What
Please.
is your what is your definition of self-realization through mindfulness meditation? And thirdly, the body mind soul concept through yoga is possible only for the middle income and the affluent groups. What about the methodology that you are going to adopt for the poor and the downtrodden people who are eking out their living out of their daily, life, which is very tough, like the bridge constructors, the road constructors, and so many other categories. You know what happened during tsunami? That from Bangalore, Sri Sri, he made a visit to Rameswaram or Nagapatnam, where some 1 lakh people have perished in the tsunami, and immediately he went to the fishermen, uh, colony, and advised them to do pranayama. That was successful to certain extent, but after that, because of their challenging life in the ocean of seas, like catching the fish and other things, was risky, and then somehow or other they have forgotten all that. So the mindfulness is related to what you said is sampragyada samadhi.
Yes.
That means conscious feeling. Do you think that this will lead to asampragyada samadhi? Certainly not. That is a
So I can
meditation
answer
in.
the first question that will help to lead to the answer of second question and third question, I guess. So
Okay.
the first question was about uh, the mindfulness. Is it right, Ankit? The first
The
question.
modus operandi.
Yeah.
The result will happen surely by following all these
Yes.
steps.
Okay. So um, the result, as I said, on every category, the result is gradual. You cannot immediately suppose you are coming for a class. So I say this is the seed. So you need some kind of seed to get attached to any practice, right? So I feel the seed is they come to the class for practice, either come for the fitness. I need to be physically fit. I have BP, I have sugar, so how I can reduce my BP and sugar? Can I join yoga class? Or one person will come with, no, I'm physically fit, but I just have a mental problems, I have stress, I come here. And other people will say, no, I have I need to I am to bear a child, so I feel doing yoga can help me to conceive my pregnancy. So everybody has something or other thing as their goal, and they come for the practice. Nobody comes to an yoga class to get moksha or enlightenment. I'm very clear about it. If I ask any how many people are here, anybody wants moksha and enlightenment, I'm giving right now. Nobody will say yes, I'm coming right now. No, I'll finish my work. A duty is there. My daughter is there. Let me finish a 10th exam, then I will come. Nobody is ready here to come. If I say I'm going to give mukti and moksha, come back. Yoga will give within 2 days. I'm going to give mukti and moksha. Nobody is going to come down. If I say I can help you to reduce your body weight, reduce your BP. People have their goals and priorities. They come for that reason for yoga class. And following gradually, when they feel, okay, I'm good, my BP is come down, I have good conceit, I've given children. So when when their priority of goal is reached to an extent, then move to the next, then they move to the next. So you have to come with the goal. My BP is correct, my sugar is level, so tomorrow you are going for some temple or hiking, I will also join with you. So it is like gradually it improves. You don't need to push them into anything. You invite the circle, your circle and vibration creates, and you try to go move along with them. So it cannot be result. Following all this, you get the result. I'm not saying we don't need to follow. You go for one thing, it will push to you to the other thing. It is like, today I finished first standard, should I finish second standard or not? No, you finished your first standard, automatically you go to the second standard. So you finished one thing. If you start finishing from the beginning, as I said, you finish from your physical health, you come to the physical health, you move to the mental health. Then once you are mentally standard, you will go with the social connection. Once you are socially, you are connected with the community, then your mind body connection, you can more awareness. With your more awareness, you become more environmental responsibility person. Then of course, when you are environmental responsibility, you become pursuit of purpose and meaning. See, I have seen so many people who have been very great, very very great environment responsibility people, who have done so much for the society, so much for the well-being of the people. When they leave the soul, they people all imagine him like a god, they all pray him like a god. Why? Because he has done so much for the society. is very social responsible person. No, because he have passed on to all the stages and he has got this. You cannot just simply achieve a national award. You have to go through all the process, though it is a process and it is not a stage, I can say. It will happen within you, it can change you within you, and it can invite people around you with the same consciousness, and it can help you to grow more. That is my first point. Second point was about your mind body connection. Isn't it right, uncle? Uncle, your mic is on.
Self-realization.
Self.
Self-realization.
What is my awareness about self? What is my thing about self awareness? Self awareness helps you to understand your strength and weaknesses. If you understand this is your strength, this is my negative, this is my weakness, that will help you to grow more. That is enough for this Kali Yoga. Understanding your strength and weakness is more than enough to get more self-realization. You understand yourself better, where you are, how you are, what is your priority within next 10 years, what you will be like, what is my goal in next 10 years. Understanding your priority, your importance, your strength and weaknesses, this is enough to go for a self-realization. I don't need to go to Himalayas to understand myself where I am. Even if I put into tougher situation in the family, I get more realization than going to Himalayas. That itself is a self-realization. That is what I feel. Third question is
The third question, well, you have
the river,
explained very well
sea
about
glass.
all the.
I got the
No,
correct
no.
question.
You have
The sea
explained all
glass.
about other aspects very nicely. The only thing is, I'm not going to put a lot of questions in that, but please explain. You highlighted about non-violence and compassion. That is ahimsa and maitri karuna.
Yes,
Could you
uncle.
please elaborate it?
Okay. Ahimsa
Ahimsa and
and Maitri
compassion.
Karuna. Maitri and Karuna. Okay, uncle.
Maitri
So
karuna.
ahimsa,
Yeah.
yes, ahimsa, non-violence. How does yoga help in non-violence? We don't need any enemy at all. In this Kali Yoga, you don't need any enemy. Yourself is your enemy. You are harming your body is an enemy. You don't any different enemies outside to harm yourself. So harming your body is a temple. So if you are not harming your body, if you are following ahimsa to your body, that itself is enough. You don't need to go and fight for a war, stop people for the war. Self care and giving self importance, that is enough. If you take care of yourself properly, of your care, your mental and physical, automatically you go for ahimsa. So basically, in my point of view, what is ahimsa? Not harming the body. I'm not harming my body by eating non-veg. I'm not harming my body or over exercising. I'm not harming mentally by thinking unwanted negative facts. I'm not harming my body. I'm not harming my body by by using any kind of bad habits. I'm not harming my body like trying something which is not good for the society. So anything for the body, that is the temple. As I said, for everyone there is a tool. For a yogis, the body is the tool, the body is the temple. So you take care of the body, you don't do any harm to the body, that itself is ahimsa. If you love yourself more, then why don't you won't go and kill a animal to eat non-veg. If you love yourself more, you love your body, you don't kill an animal. You don't if you don't kill an animal, you're not going to kill any other opposite person, your enemy or your other country person. If you start loving yourself, you care about your body, you don't do that. That is a basic thought inside you. And about Maitri and Karuna. So Maitri and Karuna is both combination, the result of the self-care. When your ahimsa is there sprouted in you, automatically it results in Maitri and Karuna. Am I right, uncle?
Okay, I understand that because no Maitri Karuna Mudito Upekshanam Sukadukka Punya Punya Useshanam Bhavanada Chitta Prasad. That means fraternity, compassion, and equanimity of mind develops automatically when you follow Yama Niyama. Good.
Yes,
Thank you very much for your kind explanation.
yes, uncle. When you have a morals and code of conduct, the yamas and niyama, automatically you result into that. So you don't need to follow yama niyama. You are into that kind of ocean where you automatically follow. We have seen so many. Apart from Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are so many sutras, so many scriptures where they don't have yamas and niyamas in their eightfold path. They thought that is not necessary because people were living with that kind of attitude and. Uh, they were in that kind of situation. They don't need yamas and niyamas in them. It are already built and born with that. So that was not listed in many scriptures because that was not necessary for them. But right now we need yamas and niyamas because we teach from that. We need morals and codes and conduct to live the life. We have to teach them. We have to teach children. Don't say lie, don't ask for other stuffs. So we need to teach. It is there in we are in the position where we need to teach all these things. To be one example I need to share. When I went to China uh, in 2012, there was a TV in every office, in every hotel, and they were displaying about because there is an international meeting going to happen in China, and in the TV, the government of China is putting some videos continuously saying about how do you treat people, smile when they come inside, don't dig the nose and give shake hand, like that. So many things, silly things they were displaying in the TV every 15 minutes. I'm thinking, like, why do you want to display? Doesn't people understand, like, you need to greet with a smile, you need to be healthy before giving hands to shake hand? Why do we teach this? It is there in our we are born with that kind of values, but lately I understand this is gone. People, we need to put everything in action. We need to teach. So I thought, like, the government is trying to teach these people morals and values through their videos. So now I understand this has to be put as a question mark before we starting anything. You have to have this moral values and codes of conduct before you start. So maybe very few yugas it is not necessary, but right now it is necessary, and I have seen and experienced it. Thank you, uncle. I hope I answered properly. To my knowledge of extent, I think I have given from my perspective. Any other questions?
Thank you, madam, for very beautiful response to the series of questions of Dr. Srinivasan. Well, I request anybody other who has any question or any suggestion, they can come forward. Anybody?
Any other has questions? You can raise the hand.
Well, yes, Vrindavan sir. Yes, sir. You want to say something? Srinivasan sir, well, we'll come back to you again. Well, in the meantime, let people come. Vrindavan sir,
Oh,
you want to say
that was by mistake. Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
something?
Yes, Vrindavan, sir.
Really, madam, you have explained very nicely and you have discussed so many aspects of human life. Really, I have no question. It is really comfortable and uncomfortable delivery. I want from you a very simple thing there, madam.
Yes, sir.
Uh, that except that practices of yoga and meditations, is there any other means or other ways by which we can make our body fit and we can proceed from wellness to well-being in your knowledge?
Yes, sir. Sir, any kind of sport, to basically, to my knowledge, if I say an example, you are a person who goes for walking. I cannot do cricket, football, but right now, to my age, if I say that you can only go for walking, let us take walking as a, instead of yoga, in all the aspect, let us put yoga, walking as your priority, your activity. Okay. So if I say walking, if how does the walking, I've seen so many people going for walk, how do I get fit? It is not walking with talking. Walking with mindfulness is there. So we have to walk with mindfulness, connected with nature. You see whatever happening around you, how your body moves. In to be physically, we say, when we walk, we use our certain muscles to walk properly. It is not just simply looking into the phone and walking, or talking with your friends looking into the buildings. No, there is a proper muscle activation for walking. We use the gluteus muscle, we don't harm the knee, we keep our shoulders open, we keep the head straight. See, any sport, any kind of sport, either walking or golf or cricket, or you need some physical aspects to follow. You cannot just simply bend down and do cricket. You have to stand straight and do cricket. So you follow the basic rules how to play cricket. The same way how to do walking. There is a proper way of teaching how they now they have the 8 walking. They have this walking in a straight line. They have a lot of different styles of walking. But any aspect you take, the physical part, whether it is walking, I can close my eyes and I can bend down, drop my head and walk. No, you definitely look into physical aspect first. Okay, so if I say I have a big tip to keep your knee strength, I have a tip for you to say that I can have a one tip for your knee strengthening, which will help you to walk a little bit more faster, and after walking you will not feel the pain. If I say that, definitely you will see, okay, I want to learn that. I want to implement in my walking. Let me apply that. Definitely, I say. If that clicks, then I will say, I have one breathing technique, sir, which will help you to save more energy. After coming from walking, you will feel more energized. Then you will ask for me, what is that breathing? Tell me, let me also learn. If I say there is one more kind of meditation technique, if you follow that walking pattern and your breathing pattern, this meditation will happen. After that, it will feel more balanced, sir. Then you will ask for the pattern. So you want to improve your physical fitness, if improve your activity, you climb a ladder, you grow one by one. So then you feel, okay, every day let me do walking, I feel so good, I'll do walking. So no, before walking I'm not going to eat anything. I'll before 2 hours I stop my eating, so I feel very light. You implement, whether it is walking, golfing, sport, cricket, anything you name it, you have this aspect into it is, as I said in the beginning, anywhere, if you are any active person, cycling or anything, you can put that word into that yoga instead. You have all those things. Definitely you will look into it. Suppose if I say you are walking, you are next to your street, if there are people putting plastics and covers, do you get angry or not when you are walking? You will shout, who put this? Then if you are a person with a soft hearted, you will pick up everything and put it in the basket and you will start walking. And you are going for a walking, and every day the dog comes next to you. Do you put biscuit for the dogs? You do it. You have social responsibility. Now you have environmental responsibility. If you go, next neighbor is there, see, I feel so happy. My BP is going down, my sugar is less. I'm going walking twice a day. You also come with me. You call your neighbor, you bring him. You make 2 people now, then you grow 4 people. Then your responsibility will increase. Then if there is a one like marathon, now many hospitals are conducting walkathon just to walk, that's all. Then you will say, every day I'm walking, let me join the walkathon, let me go for that competition, let me join the competition. You will do. You will automatically go into the social connected people, and next day, next, you will move on like that. So it is not yoga alone. Any activity you take, you will be connected to everything. In all aspects it will be connected.
Yes, yes, madam. Thank
Am
you.
I right, sir?
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you. Well, one question comes to my mind, madam. Whom do you see as your enemy or a barricade that takes away from you, okay, the well-being that you're all talking about? Whom do you see as your enemy that takes away from you the well-being?
Yes. So my concern about like my enemy or somebody who is taking away, it's only myself. It's my mind. If I think that I'm not accepting anything, as I said, when I had my surgery, 3 weeks I'm on rest. I was so much confused, like how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do if it is not there. Yoga, I'm not going to do yoga next day morning, what I'll become. So now when I did that paper presentation, I understood it is not my physical body is asking for it, it is my mental body. If I say, touch wood, I'll be physically fit. If I'm not going to be fit, if my eyes are gone, I'll definitely give talks on it. If I cannot walk, I will go in wheelchair and teach my people with pranayama. If I'm not going to get up from the bed, I will teach philosophy to the people. If I'm not going to talk, I'll write papers and keep presentation. If I'm not able to do anything, I have the videos of my presentation, I'll repeat it. So it is me. If anything cannot be possible, I find solution in every single problem. It is my plus and advantage. What I have realized through yoga is my strength. Anything you give, I find a solution for it. Whether you cannot do anything also, I can find a solution inside that. So that is my strength and weakness, I feel, when I started practicing yoga. So any problem, I have a solution. I feel I can see something positive in it that can be converted into yoga. Anything you have, anything you face in life. That is what I feel, sir.
Well, very nicely said. Well, the biggest enemy is lies inside us. It is not the enemy is not outside. The biggest enemy
Yes.
resides within us, and that is the mind-intellect conflict. Okay, the buddhi and the mind, they go in conflict. Whenever there is a conflict, there is an internal crisis, and that is the root cause of taking away the entire well-being that we are all talking about. Very nicely
Yes.
said. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let us move to somebody else. Thank you, madam, so much. Thank you so much. Let us move to somebody else um, who wishes to say something on this. I'll wait for half a minute. Dr. Kailash Mahana, do you wish to say something? Or Dr. Chandrika? Well, Dr. Maran, yes.
Sir, my students also there. If they wish to ask any questions,
Hello,
I
Yes,
hello,
will.
yes.
hello,
Students of,
hello.
yes.
Uh, hello.
Anybody interested? Okay,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I was listening to the talk of Madam Durga, and I was also enjoying the question answer session.
Yes, sir.
And what I learned that yoga is not a matter of theory or a dogma or a popular religion. It is a matter of experience. It is a
Yes, sir.
matter of practice. And I have been very much benefited by Dr. Durga today. As I was also benefited by her previous talk. Okay, thanks so much. So, religion, that I learned today, religion is not a matter of theory, it is a matter of experience or practice. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
thank you. As I could learn, some of the students of Mrs. Durga Manikandan, they have joined. Well, any questions from their side, they are welcome. Because the questions from the students, they also matter much. Anybody interested to have to pose the questions, raise the questions, or even suggestions? Even the teacher can learn from the
Yes.
students.
Yes, yes, of course. They are, my students are my first teachers. I've
Yes,
grown here now is because of them.
because they are the assets of the students. They are the real assets of any teacher, any good teacher. They learn from the students also. Well, any student wishing to say something on this? Well, I don't find anybody. Well, let's move to our admin. Anybody interested? Who's interested to have? Um, uh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
yes. Welcome. Somebody.
Yes, sir. Hi, Durga. Very, very
Hi, sir.
happy, dear. Actually, you made this evening very useful and informative. Da. Mentally satisfied feel irukku. Something we learn. So, very happy, da. Keep rocking, dear. Thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot, dear.
Thank you, Satya. So
Yes, da.
these people are my circle of influence, sir. So I look into them, I look into my students' health and their well-being and how they are connected, how they are regular to the class, and are they happy after the class, how their health is reflecting after that. So that is my circle of influence. If my circle of influence are better, I dedicate my time to them, I dedicate time to yoga, I dedicate only to that. I don't dedicate for my circle of concern. I don't know what is happening right now in the news unless until is something blasting and I don't know anything happening in the country because I never look into the news. I don't have time for sports or anything else. I look into my circle of influence alone because I know this is more prioritized for me. So I feel that way it helped me to grow more because my circle of influence is much bigger than my circle of concern, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This also points to a greater thing because an atom is more powerful. Okay, it has more of energy than body comprising of atoms because you are more concerned. Okay, atomically you are connected to a student, so that gives also a lot of strength to the students. And
Thank
thank you, man. Well, let us move to our admin, Professor Das, for his observations, comments, suggestions. Namaskar, sir. Professor Das.
Namaskaram.
Well,
Namaskaram, Pramod sir.
Thank you,
Professor Das.
thank you, Durga Madam.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice presentation. I agree with Dr. Maharana that this talk is far, far better than your previous talk.
Okay.
We all are happy. We all are happy. Now you have become a full-time speaker.
Okay, sir. God's grace.
That means you can manage an event. So this shows your progress, your transformation. So what you speak and the way you speak, your English, your pronunciation, your use of vocabulary, your smiling face, your communicative skill, your connectivity with audience, your impact, and your effectiveness, all these are reflected in your presentation. We should learn. We should all learn from you. One
Blessing, sir.
yes,
Blessing, sir.
very nice. I am not flattering. This is the fact what I am telling. You have become that, and this is what you are saying in this. We have to become something. We have to become what we are yesterday. We should have our better version today, and still better version tomorrow. You spoke about wellness, the physical wellness, psychological wellness, social wellness, economic wellness, and also spiritual wellness. You spoke about all these things, and you do not give. Um, you have a compromising attitude uh, as to the answer of the question of Bundavan sir. You told that yoga is also not necessary in the technical sense of meaning of yoga. Uh, we can do daily exercises. Even suppose a housewife, for example, my wife is doing lot of work daily, and she uses to up and down in the stairs so many times because I have a guest house. So we are living in the second floor, and we have to. She has to come to the office many times. So that is also a way of exercise, and she is having a very sound health. So the way, suppose we are active in our daily life, in doing our duties, normal duties, that can also make us fit.
Yes, sir.
That also,
So yoga in everything.
yes, that also defines physical wellness. Number two, if you do not have time for anything other than your duty, suppose you don't, as you said, that you don't have time for sports, you don't have time for news, even important sessions of important news of country. Even many people spend their time in gossip. Okay, so the moment you don't have time for unnecessary things, that shows that you are mentally and physically engaged in some activities. So that is also very much necessary for having physical wellness and psychological wellness. Number three, uh, when we are talking about psychological wellness, uh, we should be very positive. We should be very positive. Our attitude should be very positive. As you said, that we should focus on uh, our personal impact, personal influence. If I am wrongly influenced by my own surrounding, then then the entire purpose of life is lost. At least very beautifully you said that when we are teaching students, we should release their satisfaction, how far they are satisfied, whether they are enjoying our class or not, whether my class was fulfilling or not. So all these things should not be ignored. As a housewife cooks with affection,
Yes, sir.
She does not cook like a maid home. No, the maid cooks professionally, but the housewife cooks, the mother feeds the child with extra affection. That affection, that attachment should be with a person who is working in any field, be a teacher,
Very true, sir.
be a teacher. So we should have job satisfaction. We should have life satisfaction. We should have attachment satisfaction. We should be satisfied. How is it possible? Our mind should be non-possessive. We should not possess too much. We should not possess too much ideas. We should not possess too much conflicts. We should not invite enmity, as you spoke about enmity. We should not possess too much. Non aparigraha, that is called aparigraha. This is a spiritual sadhana. You should have that quality that too, I am not a greedy person. I am
Yes, sir.
satisfied with what I have. I am satisfied with the little things that I have. That is how our mind can have a scope for better movement in the right
We'll
direction.
become more contented, sir. We'll
More,
become
yes,
more contented.
more content, and that leads
Yes,
to our psychological wellness. And you spoke about social wellness. That is also very fine, that we should invite our neighbor, we should invite our friends to join with us,
satsang.
to join with us. That means we should have a sharing attitude, sharing and caring attitude.
Satsang can help, sir. Satsang can
Satsang,
help.
and we are doing this. This is also satsang. This is also
Yes,
satsang.
this is a form of satsang, sir. Yes,
Satsang,
sir. Yes,
yes.
sir.
We are discussing yoga in this session, but all
Yes, sir.
sessions are just like yoga. And
Yes, sir. True,
without
sir.
break we are doing this. Means this is a concentration, this is a
Yes, sir.
concentrated program, that we
Yes,
don't
sir.
we don't fail to do it with
Yes,
Dr. Rao, Dr. Maharana. They are helping, they are also very much involved in such program. So that is also yoga. Yoga does not mean that you should do have this asana or all these things. So yoga in the wider sense means this, that how much you are focused on your life. Okay.
very,
and and
very true, sir.
and
Very
you are,
true.
you are an example. Physically you are an example, mentally you are an example, and spiritually also you are an example. You are looking like a college going girl.
Sir, my daughter is in the college, sir.
Don't take this appreciation otherwise. I am really
Yes, sir.
appreciating, and every student looking decent, looking young, that is also a sign of our
Sir.
our
So that is the real blessing
yes.
of
and and
God
and and,
and
and
yoga.
medically it is also true. Somebody is looking young because his or her cells are not dying, are not lost.
Yes.
That means we help the cells to survive. Therefore we are looking young.
Maybe
Yes,
biologically,
yes.
sir. God bless.
Biologically, this is the
Yes, sir.
biomedical. And the fourth point, that is ethics. You spoke about ethics. That comes under philosophy. So
Yes, sir.
philosophy helps us to be ethical. We should live
Yes,
our life with values. Okay.
of
So
course.
so the sense of a value that helps us to live a yogic life. We should be a karma yogi, we should be a jnana yogi, we should have a sense of devotion. That is possible by the ethical values. Our life should not be mechanical. Our life should not just like a ATM machine. Our life should not end in a scientific laboratory. We should live with values. Okay. But I shall I
Thank you,
have
sir.
I have one request to you.
Yes, sir.
You develop your research area in very wider sense, so that people will come to know that not only you focus on yoga, you can speak about other social relevant topics because you are now a very good speaker. So you try to,
Okay, sir.
you try to
Okay,
speak,
sir.
you try to speak. Therefore, you will have your platform. Okay.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
anything, any topic you give, sir, any
Huh. Yeah,
topic you
you
give,
may connect.
cooking also.
You may connect
Yes, sir.
yoga
Yes, sir.
in one
If you say a
for
topping of,
5 minutes or 10 minutes, but
yes,
but
sir.
you try to prepare
Definitely, sir.
so many topics, and we shall invite you. We shall. Okay.
Sir, when,
Thank you, and grateful, grateful.
yes, sir. When
Pramod
you
sir,
say
Pramod sir.
to talk about wellness to
Sir,
well-being,
sir, kahantu.
Sir, from your side, I would like to request you that opportunity should be given to her in future for presenting more papers she likes
Exactly,
because we know
exactly. I am
the
saying
paper
that we
clarity,
yes,
and
yes.
understand. It is really today paper is very excellent.
thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. By
Excellent,
God's grace.
excellent.
Srinivasan ji, Pramod ji, all their blessings and guidance.
Durga Madam, excellent in for many regions. The best region I will say, you are speaking so fast, just like a speedy train. How can you use such English language? And just like Dr. Rao also,
Okay.
Dr. Rao also
This is
speaks very fast. I can't speak.
this is the difference
I am a
between
slow speaker, and you speak
Thank you.
so fast, like Dr.
Sir,
Rao.
you are given the time limit, sir. Time limit
No,
is
no,
you are given, sir.
that is
So,
not a point. You have spoken so many things, so many points. Your talk is
sir,
very
even
comprehensive.
sir,
Okay.
even tomorrow, if you say a topic milk boiling, say yoga connected to this, I can also connect 100 points for that, sir.
Yes.
Tomorrow you give me a topic of my boiling milk in your house and talk about this for 1.5 hours. I will talk with yoga only with that. I will talk only yoga with that. I will connect everything with yoga only. I will talk, sir.
Okay, thank you. And without your knowledge, I have recorded your talk presented in Kurukshetra University.
Thank you, sir.
Also, of course, that was recorded by my wife.
Okay.
But I was viewing that for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and that was also wonderful. That means you have developed yourself. You have developed
Thank you,
yourself,
sir.
and today this is your message that we should develop ourselves. Nobody will come forward to develop ourselves. Everybody may be envy. Our brother may be envious of me. My sister may be jealous of me. But I am my own friend, and I am my enemy. Okay, so this is a very beautiful
Thank you, sir.
message. With this message, this session is going to end, and we shall
And
definitely we shall
thank
invite you, and we all three. I believe Dr. Maharana and Dr. Rao, they are also happy with you, and today's presentation is mind blowing. Thank you, madam. We actually expect that such young scholars should come forward. Thank you. And this transformation we have seen in this forum because we have seen you when you are not so much mature, and now we are viewing your mature version. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Over
Thank you
to
so much.
Dr. Rao.
Thank you, Professor Das, for your observations, your comments. Really so. Well, in the beginning, in the evening itself, I was thinking that there would be a sheer wastage of time because yoga, because it would be too traditional and nothing to learn. But my entire thinking was wrong because the way we started and the way the points that we nurtured on, the way we expressed ourselves. So it was a holistic approach to the transformation from social wellness to social being. And very nicely she has done. And really, as Professor Das says, really it was a very great effort, very good effort, and very balanced effort. I really enjoyed. I proved myself wrong, thinking that that traditional thing, that eight folds, that those same repeating things, and well, maybe a wastage of time for 1 or 2 hours. But really, I enjoyed, and I personally learned a number of things from our lecture. So really, it's a good lecture. I really enjoyed. And honestly speaking, Professor Das has honestly said about you, and Vrindavan sir, he also talks very good of you. Thank you. And I also thank Situation sir for actually he is the man behind inviting
Sir,
Mr. Durga.
I always, Srinivasan sir is like my godfather. He guides me because of him. Really, to be honest, from my heart, because of him, I'm right now here. He is the only person to push me to PhD. You can. So every day, every time, he used to push me. So because of me, because of him, I'm here right now in this family or anywhere I'm there. He is in the form of God to help me. He is sent through the God. That's all I'll say. Because we believe students and teachers, the guru comes in any form. So I feel he is my guru who has come in any form whenever I feel good. When I had my surgery, I was literally down. What will I'm not going to do yoga for next 3 more weeks? What will be there? So that is the time he said, you write for Kurukshetra paper, so you will be writing something, you will be busy in writing. So in any form, whenever I'm let down of my my emotions, that time anybody in the form of guru comes and help me. So that is feel I'm blessing. And because of Srinivasan sir, even Pramod sir, I've been in connected with him. I'm so very happy he's giving me opportunity. So that has helped me to learn more. Because of, he said like, you don't use yoga in the topic, I will give you the topic. I said, you, what is going to give? So how I'm going to relate anything with yoga? So now I understood, okay, anything we can relate with yoga and talk. So it is our perspective looking into that. So I'm feel I have learned so many things through exposing myself to the people with in the philosophy and in this philosophy family also. So it is my blessing from the God to meet people like this, and especially Srinivasan sir. Thank you, and I'm lit from my heart, gratitude and thanks to uncle all the time.
My God, my
Thank you,
God.
madam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, let's move to Dr. Maharana for proposing a formal meeting.
Okay, thanks so much, Dr. Rao. So today we are honored to have such a potential speaker like Madam Durga. I have no words how to appreciate her and how to uh, extend my gratitude to her, because today, through her talk, here she has heightened our consciousness, and the way she was speaking, and it was it has no words actually to uh, propose my vote of thanks. So today she has given a very good clarity between the well-being and the wellness and well-being. Some yoga teachers put that yoga is for wellness, but today she has very beautifully said that yoga is for well-being. It is for a total transformation. It is for total transformation of the total body, total being. So I do not have any words for appreciating her. Today, I would like to extend my gratitude to Madam Durga. My gratitude goes to Dr. Srinivasan for his connectivity of Madam Durga with philosophy family. I extend my vote of thanks to the question raisers like Professor Bundavan Mahapatra, Professor Pramod Kumar Das, Professor Dr. K. Umran Rao, Sibani Maharana, and others who have raised their observation, who have raised their comments with Madam Durga. So today, we hope that Madam Durga will contribute so many talks on religion, on yoga and related topics, because she's a very potential speaker. She can speak on any topic that is assigned to her. So, with this, once again, I extend my gratitude to the speaker, to the questionnaires, to the participants, to the host, to the moderator, and to all the viewers, those are present in this beautiful evening. So, thanks so much. I would like to request Professor Pramod Pandas to wind up the session.
Yes, yes. With the sense of gratitude, we shall close here. And Durga Mandam, you made us
Thank,
made us happy.
thank you, sir.
You
Thank you so much, sir.
you made this evening very meaningful. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Yes,
Thank you all. Thank
yes,
you all.
yes. This
Thank you,
session
sir.
is declared closed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.